Hello, my friends, and welcome back to some more New Vegas with Mordecai and Veronica, the companion we picked up last time, but did not dismiss because I chose the single option that Mordecai would not actually do to help her. So we have to go down an alternate path for her quest here. And like I said last time, we have two options. Both of them involve very lengthy vaults. But that's okay. You know, I do love the vaults in the Fallout games. Some of the more interesting locations you can actually visit in any of the games, in my opinion. So let's talk to Veronica again.
What's up?
Maybe the pulse gun would be a smarter move. I changed my mind. Let's go after the farming tech. Maybe the pulse gun.
Yeah, maybe they'll think twice about engaging the NCR if they know one of those could be floating around. The notes say to look around Nellis Air Force Base. He suggests going through filing cabinets and computers in the commanding officer's quarters.
Oh, balls. I forgot. Gosh dang it, Veronica. Why do all of your quests require so much... what's the word? So much... Not maintenance, but so much buildup. I thought you could just go directly to the vault, but... No, you have to go to the boomers first? Didn't want to do the boomers, Veronica. Didn't want to do the boomers.
The ones we care about the most.
Should we just do the stupid farming one? All right, we'll do the farming one. That's it. I changed my mind. Let's go after the farming tech.
Okay. What better way to persuade them than to give them a taste of what they stand to gain, right? Maybe the best place to start is to see what we can find out directly from the NCR. Let's head to their OSI office at McCarran.
Okay, we actually already talked to this guy before. We just didn't do his quest. So I guess we can kind of do two birds, one stone here. Do Veronica's quest and his quest at the same time. That's fine. I forgot you had to do the boomers for the other one. I like to save them until I'm ready to like finish off the faction. And I don't want to start them, not finish off the boomers, and then have to come back to continue helping them. So this is better. This is better.
We still need a contractor on our Vault 22 project. Interested?
Yes, tell me about it.
Wonderful. Straight to it then. Have you signed the release forms? No? Doesn't matter. We'll keep that to ourselves. Vault 22. Where to begin?
I'm listening.
Imagine, if you will, the wasteland in bloom. Vast fields of corn that grow from seeds and produce their bounty in the space of a month. Orchards of trees, their branches weighed halfway to the ground, hung with fat, ripe oranges, a harvest that could feed a city or a nation. And all this, requiring no more than a few drops of precious water, and the efforts of only a handful of human farmers. Impossible?
Nothing is impossible.
Precisely. Science has proven that truth 1,000 times over, but how many wasteland savages believe it? Present company accepted, of course. The bounty I described to you is no idle fantasy. It exists in primitive form only a few miles from where we stand. We need only reach out and unlock its secret. For that, the OSI needs you.
Scientific discovery is never so simple as that. That much I learned from my father.
Isn't it? One directs one's efforts, or the efforts of others, toward a goal, and progress is made. It's a matter of incentives, nothing more. I believe that the inhabitants of Vault 22 unlock the secrets of vegetative growth. Plants are spilling from their gate. No one tends them. No one waters them. Yet they multiply and spread in all directions. Find the reason for this miraculous growth, and I promise you the OSI will see that you are generously compensated.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Good. No need to check in with the NCR authorities. I can authorize your payment from OSI accounts. Vaults typically contain a server room on a lower level, where they would have backed up their research data. A computer room, you understand? Download all the information on the central server to your Pip-Boy, and you'll be certain to bring me any notes or samples that you find, won't you?
Anything else?
I thought it was a fairly straightforward assignment. It's a simple question of retrieving the data, which shouldn't prove overly challenging. Downloading the data will be handled by your Pip-Boy. You might think of yourself as a mere means of conveyance. No insult intended, of course.
Yeah, so this guy is a giant douchebag. So, we'll see how this quest plays out.
Yes.
Let's get the show on the road.
Did Dr. Hildern... This really isn't any of my business, but did he give you a job?
Yes, he asked me to get him some data from Vault 22.
I shouldn't say anything. I know that. But you're not the first person Hildern sent out to the vault. There were a lot of mercs, one after another. None of them came back. Then about a week ago, there was a scientist, Keely. She's unusual. Not the sort of person you'd expect, but she's an absolute genius, and he didn't mention her? Not even her name? Or any of the other mercs?
No, he didn't mention anyone. Maybe Hildern and I need to have another talk.
No, wait. I don't mean to see any harm come to Dr. Hildern. Unless by talk, you just mean talk. Listen, I make a fair wage, but I'm not rich. Not by any means. Maybe my kind of money wouldn't appeal to your average merc. But I'm willing to pay you if you'll find Keely and make sure she's safe. Isn't right leaving her out there. No idea if she's alive or dead.
All right, I'll look for her.
I had a good feeling about you. Moment you walked in. I mean it.
Okay, questions.
Of course. Anything.
Can you tell me anything else about Keely?
Keely's brilliant. An absolute genius. She plays at being mean, but it's all a front. When you've lived as long as she has, you get defensive around new people. Who wants to make a friend when you know you'll outlive them?
Exactly how old is she?
I couldn't get her to say, but she talked about the war. The Great War, when the bombs fell, like she'd been there. So I'm guessing pretty old. 200 years? Maybe more.
So she's a ghoul. Okay, what do you think of Dr. Hildern?
The director? He's very well-spoken and knowledgeable.
And a douchebag. He seemed focused on results, maybe not so much on people.
He's not what you'd call warm, unless he wants something from you. And even then, it's kind of a cold warm. Most of the time, I focus on the science and try to forget him. He doesn't get mixed up in any actual work, though he tells people that he does.
So he takes credit for your work?
He sure does. Everyone knows it. I've just got to endure this job until the project is finished. But abandoning Keely, he crossed a line. Taking credit for other people's work is one thing. Sending people to die in the waste is another. If Hildern tries to recruit any more mercs, I'm gonna warn them. What can he do to me? I'm the only one who can run this lab.
What is your role here exactly?
Head researcher. Mostly on the dam project, but I help out on other things when they need me. Gotta be flexible.
Okay.
Right. Stay safe.
So, I heard you've been lying to me.
Yes? Something else you needed?
I'm not the first person you sent to Vault 22, am I?
I never said you were. You've been speaking to Williams, haven't you?
No, she didn't tell me anything. I'm the one asking the questions, Dr. Hildern.
Fair enough. Begging your pardon, but this is beginning to feel like an interrogation. No, you aren't the first person I've sent to the vault. I'm sorry that I neglected to tell you, but I don't see how it makes any difference.
I want double the caps or I spread the word that you're full of crap.
All right. I'll admit that it's been difficult to find anyone willing to enter the vault. And I'd rather get the data sooner than later. You have a deal. I'll double your reward if you bring me the data. But this is as high as my budget will allow. Now, I know your time is valuable, so I won't waste any more of it. Feel free to show yourself out.
I hate him so much. All right, well, let's go. Vault 22. Did it update Veronica's quest? Yes, it did. Okay. Oh boy. I always forget Cazador spawn like right here. Just the one? Okay. That's not too bad. Yeah, we got our scoped AK last time, so that's pretty cool. I'm excited to use this. I'm trying to think, are there any unique guns in the vault? There might be like a laser gun. Spoilers. Yeah, there might be like a laser gun in there, but I think that's it. I had planned on going to the other vault because that one's full of unique guns. I just don't want to do the boomer stuff right now. Are you gonna help me, Veronica? I'm kind of like getting rocked here. This gun doesn't feel too powerful. Like, I don't think it's bad, but it doesn't feel like it's doing much to Cazadors. I might also just be missing a ton. Where did it go? Oh, there you are. It's like I'm missing a ton. Maybe I should use VATS. There we go.
I knew I should have been an actress.
You're okay. I'm pretty sure I made you essential, so no worries. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of Cazadors over here. What else we got? Nothing great for Cazador killing. We can try to use our single shot 50 cal pistol, I guess. If we just VATS them, it'll kill them. You know, if we hit. Yep, there you go.
Trouble.
Oh, crap. Punch it.
That's enough of that.
Yeah, thanks for the help. You know, I said I liked you as a companion, but I feel like you're not actually helping me in combat pretty much ever. So I don't know how I feel. Maybe I should go melee, and then maybe you'll actually start punching stuff. Did we just level up? Yes, we did. Okay, well, let's use that before we go in here. We've got a lot of skills up to 75 now, which is really nice because that just means we need a magazine, and we'll be at 100, so we can pass different speech checks and whatnot. I think I'm going to increase my sneak. We haven't put a single point into sneak since we reset our levels, so it would be nice to get that leveled up because I do enjoy sneaking. I mean, obviously, right, in this game.
Trouble.
Vault 22, stay out, the plants kill. You got this. It's just a bunch of prey mantis that are the size of your torso. Yeah, see, not a big deal. This has always been one of my favorite vaults. I mean, just look at it. It looks so cool. It's kind of like Oasis in Fallout 3, where the contrast is so stark that I don't know, it's really cool. Plus, it's a creepy dungeon. Like, I feel like in Fallout 3, the creepiest things are the subway tunnels full of ghouls. But the creepiest things in New Vegas are the things in this vault, actually. It used to scare the crap out of me as a kid. Restored terminal. Interlab network main entrance. Warning, system integrity compromised. Unauthorized login. Vault 22 expedition entry 1. I've established a temporary camp inside the entrance of the vault. Power inside is minimal but still running, and I've managed to hack into one of their security terminals. The logs show that several people have entered the vault over the past few months, but none have left. It's getting late, so I'll resume the expedition in the morning. Keely out. Entry 2. The growth in the interior matches the exterior to a T. It's a little surprising given the scarcity of sunlight in the entrance room, but even more surprising is that they seem to originate from further below. Maybe that fool Hildern was onto something after all. Since my Pip-Boy is on the fritz, I'll try to keep a running log of my discoveries in whatever computers I can find and collate the data before leaving. Okay, she's a Pip-Boy, so you know she's a baller like us. Okay, I do frequently remember getting lost here. This place, like all vaults, is extremely confusing. You can repair the elevator right there. We're not going to do that. I think it lets you skip a big part of the vault, and I don't want to do that. Where's the fun in that? There's only so many vaults in the game, you might as well explore them. I could also turn off my light so it's scarier, but then it's hard for you guys to see. Gotta look out in these little bushes here. Actually, the mini-map might show them. Or another terminal. Entry number 3. This level seems to have been devoted to the study of atmospheric effects on plants, with a concentration on producing plants with a high oxygen yield. Given the problems these vaults were known to have, it sounds like a reasonable avenue of research. It's strange, but some sections of the machinery down here appear to have been modified for some unknown purpose. The restraints regarding oxygen content and systemic pressure have been bypassed. I've been hearing a strange chittering sound for some time now and finally discovered its source. There's some kind of giant mantises that have taken up residence in the vault. I almost ran smack into one the other day, but the creatures don't appear to react to my presence at all. Perhaps the others sent here ran afoul of the creatures. but I can't see how a few scattered insects could pose much of a problem to experienced mercs.
Greetings. I do not believe we have met before. I have the singular distinction of being designated as Boar.
Nice to meet you. Have you seen a ghoul named Kelly around here? Nice to meet you.
A pleasure to meet you, sir. What may I do for you?
What can you tell me about this place?
Very little, I'm afraid. I've been stuck here calculating protein sequences for most of our sojourn here thus far. Master Keely has done most of the exploring. She might be able to tell you more.
What are you doing?
I am assisting my Master Keely with her research. We have been tasked with extracting as much of the research that was performed here as possible.
Where is she now?
I couldn't say exactly. She went down to the lower levels some time ago and hasn't been back since. Do you suppose something has happened to her?
Perhaps. I'll go down and look for her.
Oh, thank you. The Master can really be a bother sometimes, but she has a good heart. Now I must get back to computing protein sequences. Please tell the Master to hurry back if you see her.
I honestly don't remember this guy at all. Is this cut content? I don't know. I don't think I've ever talked to him before. Warnings. System diagnostics shows that memory has been corrupted. Check inventory. 14 nitrogen canisters, pressure valves, dispersal nozzles, cartridge filters, and FRP piping. Okay. So I'm already lost. Like, I don't even know where we've been or where we came from. Vaults, man, they're so confusing. I don't know why. I think it's all like the interiors, how they all kind of look the same. I'm sure it's intentional.
I've had worse.
Somebody's just saw us. I don't know what. Okay, so this is where we came from. Let's go this way, I guess. Noise complaint. Could maintenance look into the ductwork here on level 2 again? I know you guys took a look at this last week, but I swear the noise is back. I even have other people that can back me up on it this time too. Hearing noises in the vaults. Where have we heard that before? Like in every other vault? Vault tech performing horrific experiments on people? No. Alright, I guess we gotta go down again. Don't really see... I think we explored this whole floor, because I don't think we can go this way, so... Food production. Okay, yes. That's what I was talking about. Holy crap, that freaking startled me. Look at this thing. I feel like I gotta zoom in so you guys can witness the horrors that I had to experience when I was like 8 or 9 years old. Look at this thing. Freaking terrifying. And they're like hidden in the plants. Imagine coming here and not knowing that these guys are going to, like, it's not so bad now because I know they're in the bushes, but even then it still scared the crap out. There's one right there. Not getting me this time though. Freaking scary, man. I hate them. I hate them so much. There's one in here too. Not sure how I'm missing you, but oh.
Uh-oh. I've had worse.
It's not so bad when you have a companion, but even back then when I was like 8 or 9, I still didn't like companions, so I was always alone. Status report 9228. Yields continue to improve. Splicing together cultivar GN 188 with the existing corn samples has produced a hybrid that responds better to the artificial lights we have. On a side note, Dr. Peters has missed his 3rd straight day due to illness. His work ethic hasn't exactly been stellar to this point, so I'm requesting confirmation from the clinic that he is in fact sick. On a lark, the guys down in pest control sent up a sample of a substance one of their specimens secretes to attract insects. Tests show that the substance has mood-altering effects on smaller mammals. If anyone volunteers, we can begin human testing soon. Quite a number of the staff have begun to show symptoms of some sort of viral infection. I've begun to order them to stay in bed and recover, but at this rate, there won't be anyone left to do the research. Oh no. Not much to report today. The mood is unusually somber in the wake of Dr. Peters' passing. There's a strange rumor going around that the commotion downstairs was caused by, of all things, Dr. Peters' corpse suddenly animating and attacking people. I don't know who would start such a vicious rumor, but it's in exceptionally bad taste. Yeah, that's just rude. You don't talk about people like that, rising from the grave. More giant mantis that we can't really get to right now. Security request. Assistant Mathers went into the caves at 1846 today and still hasn't returned. Her requesting security escort for science personnel to conduct a search. Medical emergency. We need a medical team up here now. Dr. Peters just returned with one of the security escorts who is horribly wounded. When I asked them where the other security officer was, he just paled and shook his head. In the meantime, Dr. Bailey has ordered that the door to the caves be sealed until further investigation can take place. Help. Is anyone down there? Security is trying to hold off. Well, I don't know what they're trying to hold off. Please, send security up at once. With Dr. Bailey watching over his sick wife and daughter in their quarters down in the common area, I'm officially in charge of the level, and I am requesting security at once. Oops, didn't mean to shoot. Requires a key. Until further notice, the door to the caves is to be sealed at all times by order of Administrator Bailey. See him for further details. Access denied. Contact admin for clearance. Yeah, so we can't even unlock it right here. There's a lot of terminals in here. I forgot about that. Vault 22 Expedition Entry 6. I finally found some of the bodies of the scientists that lived here. They appear to be overgrown with some form of lichen. They blend in so well with the other growth that I walked right by several of them without even noticing them. I've taken the proper precautions, but the lichen doesn't seem to be contagious, at least to ghouls. Oh boy. This level appears to be where they performed most of the research NCR is interested in. I've been able to collect a little, but the vast majority of the data from the research done here is inaccessible. I'll have to find the main backup and download from there. Man, I mean, I knew we were doing a vault, but didn't know I was going to have to do this much reading. Nice try. Nice try. Okay, I am so lost and so confused. I think we're like covering all of our bases here. Like we're not missing anything, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, so you can actually see the unique gun on our mini map at the top right. So there is a unique laser gun there, but I forget how to get to it. So we'll have to work our way over. That security bot's dead. But not everything else is. Yeah, so this right here is the part that genuinely... I don't think I turned off my Xbox, but I stopped playing for the night. Because, you know, in Fallout, you're always checking these bathrooms. Oh, some mushrooms in there. You know. Sometimes there's loot in there. Sometimes there's some drugs in there. And so, you know, you're just kicking down all these stall doors. Nothing in them. Oh, there's a little plant growth in this one. Freaking A, man. A little baby spore, man, pops out at you. Got me so good as a kid. I hate it. I hate it. I'm reliving traumatic events here. Ooh, a fresh apple. Fresh carrot. Did Keely pick these? Ooh, purified water. That's actually really good. Anything else here? Not really. Terminal. Interlab Network. Guess what trivia game? Vault 22 Expedition Entry 8. I guess no one will miss this ridiculous trivia game. The questions weren't even that hard. It looks like this is where most of the people were when they died. Medical reports I found suggested that most of them succumbed to some kind of airborne infection. I'm going to see if I can convert some of the grow lamps into UV spectrometers to test the air for contaminants. After numerous attempts, I found a range that highlights the particles in the air that I believe killed everyone in this vault. Preliminary tests show them to be spores of some kind. I've set up spectrometers, I don't know how to say that word, I think I'm saying it right, on several of the levels now, and the concentration appears to increase in the lower levels. At this point, I'm concerned that the plants here may constitute a danger to the people of the NCR. Yeah, I could see that. Don't want people turning into spore people. Let's turn on the radio. Make it even creepier in here. Cave fungus. Nothing else? Okay. This sentry bot looks like it's seen some heavy fighting recently. You could probably get it partially running again with a little work. Yeah, sure, why not? You managed to get most of the robot's systems operational. Conch.
Status. Operational.
I do not remember this at all.
Banks. Current designation. Koch. Current mission. Warning. Primary defensive objective. Designation Keely. Taken by unknown hostile entities. Initiating full countermeasures.
Okay. Sure. Why don't I remember any of these robots? Did I just like run past them? Well, I'm, potentially experiencing some new stuff here today too, so that's always fun. Don't get to say that very often with these games. Really? There's not one behind the desk? There should be. Terminal. Unlock crew quarters. Unlock data backup. Unlock cavern access. Error. Override engaged at the door site. Okay. But I think now we can go back to the cave and open it up. So we've been that way. We could also go down. No, not here. There was another way we could go down. This way? Yeah, okay, here we go. You know, Mr. Robot, I thought you would come help me kill stuff, but you seem to be content to sit there. How'd that not hit you, man?
Hostile detected.
That's enough of that.
Hostiles neutralized. Recommend immediate repairs to primary systems to ensure continued operation.
There's so many of them down here. They should really, it seems like they really only wake up when you like step on them. They should have all woke up in this room and like charged you at once. That would have been way scarier. Instead of like sleeping there. At this point you already know about them, so like the surprise is gone. I feel like they should have all just like jumped out. Ticket 1, strange noises. Noises in vents. Action, send a team to inspect. Result, source of problem not detected. Ticket 2, gas leak. Reports of possible gas leak. Several people have complained of coughing fits and other respiratory symptoms. Action, complete diagnostic of air circulation system. Result, discovered minor discrepancies in the mass of the air being pumped through the vault, but no harmful gases were detected. Also, a strange residue was detected on the air filters, which has been forwarded for identification. Swapped out the filters, just in case. And it didn't matter at all. They were screwing you from the start. Man, there's a lot of flamer fuel in here. I was gonna say, I think there's a flamer in here. We'll grab it. We can even use it to burn the rest of the plants, because why not? We like never use fire weapons, but they're always fun. No reason not to use them, I don't know. I always just use other guns, I guess. Anyone in here want to be burned alive? No? That's a shame. Case 162. Patient Peters Harrison. Dr. Peters is suffering from a severe case of pneumonia, the result of the spread of some sort of microorganism in his lungs. I've applied the usual treatment and requested that he refrain from working and stop by twice a day for observation. Case 164. Group. Patients Pam Michelle, Michael Cordella, Samwise Horton, Naoki Fujimoto, and Kenneth Derrida. Update. This entire group showed up throughout the course of the day displaying the same symptoms. They were remarkably similar to Dr. Peters' condition when he first came in a week ago. I hope we don't have a contagion on our hands. And then this is an update on him. Dr. Peters isn't responding to the treatment, or more accurately, his body is actively rejecting the treatment. His condition has worsened, and I'm on the cusp of ordering exploratory surgery. Okay, and then we have another group case of a bunch of people here. I'm not going to read them all. Another group with chills, a fever, and a terrible racking cough. I'm recommending that they be separated from the general populace. And then an update on the doctor again. Dr. Peters is dead. His vitals flatlined 10 minutes before he entered surgery. I decided to perform an autopsy immediately and discovered his lungs were filled with some sort of fungal infection. Strangely, the fungus still shows evidence of growth despite the death of its host. I'll consult with one of the mycologists on the 5th level and see if they can identify it. And a final update. I don't really know how to describe what just happened. One minute I was closing up for the day, and the next Dr. Peters' corpse sat up and attacked me. I was able to flee the office and seal it, inside until security arrived. But what the hell is going on? If all the recent illnesses are the same thing. Dun dun dun. It's like a plant zombie apocalypse. Sounds absolutely horrifying. Good news. You're all fired.
Over here.
Okay, maybe I should also
enough of
burn for that pun, but I just had to do... Oh, there's a little baby over here. Gotta make sure we burn the baby alive as well. You know, no survivors. I shouldn't be laughing about that one. Yeah, we'll take these vault suits. Might need them for a quest at some point.
Hey!
Anyone else want to get fired?
Hey!
Okay, and some more vault suits. Nice. I guess I can eat the spore carrier sap. That seems like a really bad idea, all things considered. But I can do it. I don't think there's actually any ramifications. Like, you don't actually turn into a plant. You don't get sick. You don't get a disease. Nothing. Which is a shame. They should have definitely at least make you go to a doctor after being in here. Okay, this is actually a dead end. There you are. Wait, where'd your body go? I want to loot your sap so I can eat it later. There we go. I mean, there's this room over here that we have not been to. I don't think I can get to it from down here. How do I get there? Like, it's kind of tricky with the stairs and the elevator. Like I said, this place is confusing, but that whole fact makes it even more confusing. Like, we want to get down here, but I forget how. Yeah, I am beyond lost at this point. This is one of those dungeons that you do like 20 times, and you still have no idea the next time you go through it of how to get through it. All right, let's fix the elevator, because there's some way. I actually think we just did it. I don't know. We're in a new area. Is it this way? Okay, yeah, here we go. Here's the laser gun. Perfect. So we get to the EER-14 prototype. Nice. I feel like this thing's actually really good. It's got a great picture there. This kind of look like us. It's like green, right? Yeah, green lasers. Oh, now we gotta use this, right? Oh, yeah, the Venus flytrap's creepy too. What does that note say? Focus 1064? 8:18 p.m.? Huh. I've never noticed that note before. Might be a mod I have that added it. I don't know what this gun looks like normally. Locked door hard. We kind of like jumped the gun a little bit by using the elevator, but it kind of works out in the end. Let's go this way first. Let's make sure Veronica gets what she's looking for here.
Over here. Come on! Over here.
Ooh, there's a book apparently somewhere. Like right above us. I want to go get that for sure. Okay. Terminal. Download research data.
See? Just because it doesn't shoot lasers doesn't mean it's not worth looking into. We could do amazing things with this data.
Yeah, did you read the terminal entries? I don't feel like we can. Okay, now let's go save Keely. Now, I've had this quest bug out on me a ton when I played it in the past, so we'll see how it's working, how the game's feeling today, because usually this quest is a buggy mess, like most of New Vegas, but I feel like this quest is especially bad for me for some reason. Like, sometimes she never spawns, sometimes she's hostile, sometimes she's dead,
Hey.
Like, weird stuff going on down here.
Over here. That's enough of that.
Hey. What's up?
Took your sweet time. I suppose the NCR sent you?
Yeah, Angela Williams asked me to come find you. I was sent to fetch some research data. No one said anything about a rescue. Yeah, Angela Williams sent me.
She's such a dear. Not like that pompous little pedant she works for. But that's neither here nor there. These plants have gotten completely out of control. I've got a plan to deal with them, but I'll need your help.
Sure, I'd be glad to help.
Good. Meet me on the second level, and I'll explain what needs to be done.
Can you make it there? Are you going to die if I don't babysit you on the way up? I don't know if they actually attack her. I don't think they do. She should be fine, right? Okay, let's also... how do I get that skill book? I really want it. I am noticing that I'm getting some frame drops down here.
What's this? Did you do these repairs? Not bad. Not bad at all. Saves me time, I guess. See you upstairs.
The first time an NPC ever acknowledged that you fixed an elevator. First and only. Okay, there we go. Tales of a Junktown Jerky Vendor. I think that's a barter one. And there's another terminal here. Species 1. A distant relative of the more commonly known Venus flytrap, species BE908, seems to be performing well. The plants are a threat to creatures up to 5 times their size due to the violent nature of their closing maws. Those that aren't swallowed whole are often incapacitated by their initial bite. The plant's lack of mobility is offset by their ability to lure prey into reach by means of a nectar they secrete from their bodies. Species 2, Mantis religiosa. Of all the species we brought with us, the common mantis exceeds the rest in terms of predation. The insects are voracious, and their camouflage allows them to attack prey by surprise. Also, they complement our botanical specimens by hunting down those pests that avoid or escape our other measures. Lastly, mantises will begin to cannibalize one another when other food is scarce, making their numbers self-regulating when their prey is scarce. Species 3. Bovaria mordicana, an entopathogenic fungus. B. mordicana has been developed to colonize the bodies of most common pests. Once it has fully colonized a host body, the host technically dies, but the body continues to move by means of the fungal colony within it. In this manner, the fungus moves amongst more of its prey, occasionally spraying spores in a radius around the host body, infecting all who come near it. Its drawbacks include the time it takes to kill prey, 10 to 20 days, and its limited effectiveness when dealing with unsocial pests. Just disgusting.
Uh-oh.
The only thing I don't like about this laser rifle is it shoots really slow. It also uses 2 bullets at once, but I just feel like it shoots so slow. I don't know. I also haven't used a laser gun for a while, so I don't really remember how good they are. Gosh dang it. Can we really not go this way? Should have just took the elevator, but I wanted to see if there was anything else.
Good, you're here. Ready to begin?
Sure, how can I help?
Time is of the essence, so I'll be brief. This place is filled with spores that are toxic to humans, and we need to get rid of them. I've pumped the vault full of a highly flammable gas that, once ignited, should destroy the vast majority of spores. There's one problem, though. The gas becomes semi-inert on exposure to oxygen, meaning the gas will have to be ignited close to where it's being introduced. I need you to find the vents where the gas is being pumped and ignite it. Oh, and survive the resulting blast.
Why don't you do it? Any idea where the vents are?
I set the gas to pump into the 5th level since that's where the concentration of spores was highest. I'd start looking there. Typically, these vaults use circular vents in their air circulation systems. Look for a wall with 2 of them almost side by side. There's one just around the corner outside this lab if you need an example.
How exactly should I ignite this?
In the area where the gas is active, any kind of fire or explosion should do the trick. Hell, even lasers would do the job. If you don't have anything like that, I've got some grenades in my bag in the corner that you can use.
Okay, I'll do it.
Good. Return to me when it's done.
But I'm taking your
Move
grenades.
along, please.
Okay, thankfully we repaired the elevator, so we just gotta go 5th floor, and I know where to shoot. Yeah, I think you have to shoot down this hallway. Or throw a grenade, which we could also do. Like that, and then run. No? Not far enough? Okay, what about that? Yep. Okay, I'm dead. It was the right vent, though. That's what's important here.
Grenade!
Indeed. Let's go. Does the flame come all the way here? No. And Veronica is essential, so she'll be fine. Get up. Get up. We got places to go. All right. Okay, and then let's just talk to Keely. Good old Keely.
Move along, please.
Ah, good. You survived. I was beginning to think you hadn't. You'll be pleased to know that the spores should no longer be a problem. Now all that's left is to ensure that none of this ever happens again. The research that led to these abominations must be erased.
What needs to be done?
I've managed to create a connection to the vault's backup system from here. I just have to remotely delete all the files, and we're done here.
Good riddance. Those files have caused enough trouble. Will it take long?
No, it shouldn't take all that long. Just a few more moments, and that's strange. The system says that the files were accessed recently and copied to an external source. You wouldn't happen to know anything about that, would you?
Actually, I copied the files. Hildern sent me here to get them. I did download some files earlier while exploring the vault. I've been too busy rescuing you. Could someone else have done it? I did download some files earlier.
Those files need to be erased. Hold out your arm and I'll have it done in a flash.
My friend... Oh, wait. You can totally say it. My friend is part of a group that can develop it into something safe everyone can benefit from.
I suppose you've given me no reason not to trust you. Fine. Take the data and go. I hope you know what you're doing. I've unlocked the door, so you're free to run along now. Although it pains me to say it, I wouldn't have made it out of here without your help. If you're heading back toward McCarran, tell Dr. Williams that she has my thanks as well.
Okay, but how awesome is New Vegas that it actually has that dialogue option? I was just saying it didn't, but I've never actually done this quest before with Veronica in my party. That's awesome. I mean, I don't know if it's exactly true. The Brotherhood of Steel are kind of losers that would mess it up somehow, but it's cool that that's a dialogue option. Holy crap. All right, let's go tell Dr. Hildern here that he can shove it where the sun don't shine. Tell Angela that we did rescue her friend.
Keely just called in. You should have heard the director. But wait up. Now look here. She wouldn't let him finish a sentence. Just reamed him out for sending all those people to the vault. I've never seen his face so red and twitchy. Thanks for keeping her safe. Here's the caps I promised. I knew I had a good feeling about you.
Nice.
Thanks again. Really, I owe you.
Good news, Scumbag.
Hey, I received a pleasant call from Dr. Keely. It seems we have you to thank for keeping her alive. Very charitable of you.
Yep.
Yes. Goodbye.
You know, I thought the quest would finish, but I guess it doesn't unless you give it to him.
I was just wondering what had become of you.
I brought the data from Vault 22.
Wonderful. Excellent work. Let me see it. It'll take a moment to decode on my terminal.
No problem. I can wait. By the way, you never warned me about the dangers in that place. By the way, that vault was just as dangerous as Williams thought.
I don't see how that's relevant. The dangers of the vault were your business, not mine. The only question is whether the data is still intact. I think Williams' decryption algorithms seem to be working. Yes, here it is. The data is mostly uncorrupted. This will make the board of directors finally sit up and take notice. Here then, as promised, an agreeable sum payable upon delivery of the data. You've more than done your part.
I'd be careful with that data. You didn't see those plants in the vault.
Your concerns are perfectly understandable, but I assure you, they're entirely misplaced. We would never use technology that wasn't fully tested. We aren't some motley band of vault alchemists. We're with the government, for goodness sake. Have a little faith in us.
Is that not the most cheeky line you've ever heard in this game? We're the government. You can trust us. Have a little faith. The NCR has never done anything wrong to nobody. Whatever. In my mind, you know, like his assistant, the one he takes all the credit from, she's the one doing all the actual work, and I trust her judgment. Dr. Hildern is an idiot, but he can't do anything without actual scientists, so I think she'll keep him in check. I'm not too worried about it. Anyways, all of that 50 minutes later, so we can finally finish Veronica's companion quest. Holy moly. Better be worth it, Veronica. We did so much for you. Also, let's read that barter book. I forgot about it. And top off on food. Maybe we have a few spore carrier saps to quench the thirst. My lungs are feeling rather full after all. It's so funny you can eat them. Why? It should make you sick or something. Yeah, this is nice too, because after we finish this with Veronica, then next time we can do Brotherhood of Steel quests, which they're fun because it's the Brotherhood of Steel, but I wouldn't say they're exactly the best quests in the entire game. But I do still want to do it.
What is this? Veronica brings an outsider into our home, then has a private audience with the Elder? The two of you may have the Elder fooled, but we know better. Veronica has always twisted the Founder's principles to her own ends. We will not stand idly by and allow her to corrupt our Elder's thinking.
Hey.
Hey. Yeah, these guys just threatened to, like,
Sorry
kill
about
us.
that. Just because I love them doesn't mean some of them aren't assholes.
Veronica, I hope...
I brought you a present. This disc has secrets to breeding plants that can thrive in the wasteland.
These plants... High Elder Maxon didn't found the Brotherhood of Steel for us to be botanists, Veronica.
Think about it. No more trading guns for food. Total self-sufficiency. It's what we always wanted.
This won't get us Hoover Dam.
Yes, it will. If we feed people, they'll support us. They'll join us.
What does the Codex say?
A bunch of closed-minded bullshit.
We do not help them or let them in.
But...
we keep knowledge that they must never have.
give it a chance. For me. I can't stay here and watch us waste away.
I'm sorry.
We'll die out.
I know.
Come on. I can't listen to this anymore.
Poor Veronica.
He wouldn't listen. The truth was right there staring him in the face. How could he not listen?
There was never any chance. His mind was made up from the start. Maybe if we make a stronger case, he'll change his mind. You just weren't very persuasive. There was never a chance. His mind was made up.
I see that now. I thought I knew him better than that, but it was like talking to a stranger. How can I help them when they won't accept it?
Where does that leave you? Would someone else listen to you? You should take over. Where does that leave you?
I don't know if I can stay. Maybe it'd be better for everyone if I left. Spent my life somewhere else. Work with the followers of the Apocalypse, maybe. Put my knowledge to some good use. Or I can stay here with the people I care about and do whatever I can until it comes to a slow or sudden end.
You can't give up on them, Veronica. This is your home. They're your family. Leaving now is your only shot at a future. You're the only one who can make this decision.
Not even a hint, huh? Jeez, I really am all alone on this one. I guess I'll stay. If I left, there wouldn't be any coming back. It might be something I'd instantly regret. Things are gonna get harder for the Brotherhood before they get easier. I should support them in whatever way I can. Let's get going. I'd like to get my mind off all this, and some fresh air would do me some good, right about now.
Yeah, so that's kind of a hard one because I do think Mordecai has some pretty strong opinions on family, but also doing what you want to do and striking it out on your own, because that's essentially what he did when his family was no longer in DC. But at the same time, I feel like, that's why I chose the dialogue option. I feel like he would say that, like, it's up to you. Like, it's not up to me. It's really comes down to what you want. I'm not going to tell you how to live your personal life. I'm not going to tell you to abandon your family if you don't want to do that. So I feel like that's a pretty good answer for Mordecai, but feel free to let me know if you disagree. I feel like Veronica, that's what I was saying, does not actually have a very happy ending no matter which way you take her, because she can join the followers, but I feel like she's like depressed because she misses her family. And then if you keep her with the Brotherhood, she's depressed because they won't change. It's just not very happy. But we're going to use one of these magazines.
We heard Veronica talking with the Elder. We won't stand for this.
Ideals are strengthened by the challenges they endure. Veronica's questioning did you a service.
She'd be doing a greater service by carrying out her duties and not trying to undermine the Elder's authority. This had better be the last time her loyalty falters. You've been warned.
God, I should get used to this, I guess. People get desperate. They turn on each other. First thing to go is trust. I don't think it's ever going to be the same for me in there. Knowing no matter what I do, it's going to end badly. But they're all I have.
Are you still going to travel with me?
Yeah. I've got the rest of my life to help them out. I could spare a little while to see things through with you.
It's not too late to change your mind.
No, I think it is. I have to be resolved about this. If I waver, it'll just make things harder. They need me, and I'm not going to abandon them.
Okay, let's get out of here.
Good idea.
Yeah, so the perk she gets is, the way we solved it, she gets a bunch of damage threshold. You can see it there for a second. Goes up to 10. I think before she was at 2. So that's pretty good. We also leveled up again, so let's use that. It is a perk level, which is awesome. I'm going to continue putting points into sneak, I think. Yeah, I'm going to take Tunnel Runner. Just makes us faster when we sneak in light armor, which we're wearing right now, so that's pretty perfect. But yes, that is going to do it for today. Very productive episode. 2 birds, 1 stone, 2 quests, 1 location. Veronica is, I was going to say happy, but I don't know if that was the word I would use. Veronica's problems have been temporarily solved. She's happy to just chill out with us. I think she's in a better position than she was. I just think it's tumultuous, and she might be murdered in her sleep or something, but we helped her, and that's what's important. We also made some decent money, got a few level ups, read a bunch of creepy vault entries, and like I said, vaults are some of my favorite things in the Fallout games, so overall, an awesome episode that I'm happy we got to play, and I got to show it off to you guys today. If you have made it this far and enjoyed this content, consider liking the video and subscribing if you have not already, as it helps the channel immensely. Other than that though, thank you for watching and peace out.